Testing, testing. All right. Now I just need to do this. Wonderful. Okay. Here it is. Um this is Xicon Exedra Cross Impact. Part 1 begins oh, now actually. So, oh, okay, I forgot. I got to make sure that it's in. Okay. So, here's how this is going to work. Teams of 3 based on the Hololive members. I will control everything to make it as fair and balanced as possible. Let randomization, luck, play a big role in this. And the mission is to KO your opponent's characters, all 3 of them, using character effects, character traits, or character abilities, character traits, effect cards of all 4 kinds, and attacking, along with using meter. Okay, let's go ahead and get straight to it. The phase order will be the draw phase, the trait phase, and then the main phase. Okay. I will go ahead and shuffle the seeds on the tournament bracket, and we'll have our tournament. It's unfortunate, though, however, that I couldn't get the 3D variation images for Hollow Justice, but we should be okay. Now, I don't know how many parts there will be in this playthrough, but at least something. Okay, the randomization is in. I shuffled the seeds 3 times to see who is facing who. But before I do that, one moment. Okay, sorry, I had to eat a Cheez-It. Anyway, so the thing involving the tournament bracket is that Fuwamoko, which is Fuwawa Abiscard, and Mokoko Abiscard are 2 people, so 2 slots. So this would technically look unfair because Fuwamoko can actually have a higher chance in winning. But as you know, in the tournament bracket, Amelia Watson is here as well. Since I can't go with giving Amelia prize money of the sort, this now leads to something different. For Amelia, if she wins, anyone but Fuwamoko will be randomized to see who wins the $10 super chat. But if Fuwamoko wins, either Fuwawa or Abiscar, or not Fuwawa or Abiscar, Fuwawa and or Mokoko, if either one of them win, they both win. So technically, everyone has 2 slots. Fuwamoko have each other, and everyone else has Amelia, along with, themselves. That's the thing I wanted to point out. And let's see who our first match is. We have Oro Crony versus Amelia Watson. Wow. Okay, go ahead and get the teams ready. I should probably make like a round 1 kind of thing. Yeah, I should do that. One moment, I should have a good opportunity. Add source text. Transform center horizontally. Alignment center. And I need to create, here it is, outline. Outline color is going dark. Color background is going to be 20. 50. 50. Oh, oh, can't do that. Okay. 5. Okay. Looks like that's the maximum. Okay, let's make sure that that is indeed the tournament. Yes, it is. Okay. So here's how it goes. Let's see. I got to get the thing ready. So I have the team here, the team list here. Crony has Trillion, Esselina, and Cycle. And Amelia has Vieira, Michael, and Andralia. Being these easier to work with. I wonder how loud that was. Probably not too loud. Okay. I should probably get some music in the background. So let's see what we have. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We'll start off by putting the cards... Oh, that was not what I wanted. I just screwed it up already. It's supposed to be Shift 1. Try this again. Control 2, Shift 1. Okay. So, let's go ahead and go with the randomization. Let's see who is first. The being 4, okay. Got. Oh, right. I need to make sure I have this up and going. Okay, 2. Let's go ahead and tally up the numbers. That's 6, right? Yeah. And then 6 and 3. All right, we're ready. Okay, let's see who goes first. Okay. Let's try that again. Again. All right, Amelia is going first. Let's go ahead and begin. The draw phase does not happen on both players' first turns, so let's see what we got here. First up, the trait phase. When drawing a card, place the next top deck card in the meter zone. Okay? She has an MP of 10, so I think Amelia would probably go with... She'd probably start off with this, I'm guessing. And then going with an attack. Every attack will be at mid. Every time a character ability is to be used, it'll be at high, so High would be 4, 5, 6, involving the 3s. For mid, it's going to be 2 to 5, since the range of attacking is by 4 numbers. And yeah, anything about saying using an ability or succeeding will be based on, you know, the 4, 5, 6. And then 2 to 5 for the range. And then the damage for whatever it is. So here we go. Obviously, I played a trait, so I'm not going to use my character ability. And it's a hit. What's the damage? It is 4. I'm pretty sure, for the sake of it, I think Narissa may end up using her thing, because there is others that are decent with MP use. So Cycle's going to probably use... So she's going to most likely use this and copy. Is it going to work? It does not. Okay, Cycle takes... And that's the turn. Alright. Let's see. Pretty sure in the extents, you probably want to keep going. Can only be damaged if damage isn't higher than current HP. I think she would most likely want to keep herself safe and use Esselina. So yeah, there we go. That's the turn. Let's see what we got with Esselina. Also, Healing Core. Actually, no, considering Subversion, she probably could just use that with ease. So, Achievement will be used. And an attack will be played. When anyone plays an effect, they must roll a die. If it's 6, card is discarded. Okay. Going with an attack. It does connect. Damage is 2. Definitely not going to go with doing that. Alright. That's a total of 7 that was used. Dimensional play will then be used. Pick a card from any of your zones. You may activate it. If it's a trait, pick a different type of effect and either put the trait in meter or discard and draw 2 cards. Okay, so this one's obviously going to be used. So if you reach a damage of 3, draw 2 cards. So we're gonna make this automatically achieve. And you can choose whether to go in hand or meter. So let's see what we got. We got Trick Fuel and Tag combo. And I'm going to probably say go with that. And the next part of this does say... Actually, no. It won't really do anything because... Yeah, that's based on traits alone. Okay. And I think she would definitely use the meter. Because even if she wants to play safe, she has a good chance to get a combo extension going. It connects. What's the damage? 6. Okay, she's going to definitely need to use her defense ability at this point, even if it does move that. So let's see what we got. It works. Okay, so only 3. That goes in. Oh, and considering that it was becoming a turn right after, there we go. Alright. That's that. Let's see. I think she would most likely use... You probably want to go all defensive, so Michael's going to probably be used. Okay, now we can start drawing. Trait phase. Using an ability, draw one card. Michael isn't stunned. Okay, that's gonna be something. He has an MP of 7, so I'm gonna probably say go for Energy Vortex, I guess. Alright. Here we go. Wait, he doesn't actually have enough to do an attack. Never mind. And I think, yeah. During your turn, during your main phase, you can put one card in the MP from your hand, by the way. And probably to bait the opponent, probably this will work. Okay, that's the turn. Esselina is most likely going to attack. The attack misses. I suppose instant hit can work. That puts Michael at a subtraction. Oh, and by the way, okay, there we go. Energy Vortex is now being used. And that is a total of 7. 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's enough. Okay. That's all for that. Honestly, they do a bait as well. That ought to do. Okay, moving on. Attack combo. And now for the traits. Oh wait, I forgot about Esselina's... Dang, I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Michael is going to attack. Connects. And damage is 3. Oh, right. Oh, actually, no. Esselina does not have anything of that, so... Suppose... That's the turn. I think we'd probably go with that. Unless another attack comes forth, we can definitely work with it. Next. An additional 3. That's the turn. Alright. Esselina is plus 1 HP. I think now it would be a good time to go with attacking non-stop at this point. Rejuvenation's going to be played. And use a total of 5 MP. Using from the meter. An attack will be played. And it misses. Alright. That's the turn. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. 7. It's a 3. Trap is being used. If your opponent's trait directly affects you, the opponent enters complete stun. And that's that. Alright, let's keep going. Cycle is going to return. Card is drawn. Recovery boost. The requirements to do a remove complete stun, you need 8. Okay. Attack connects. And it's a 2. Okay, so Michael, let's see what we're going to go with. It is a 2. And Michael has 2. He's going to definitely need to use the shield. Which does not work. Michael is out. Also, he also tried using an ability, even though it failed, so he draws a card. Alright, that's that. Vieira comes in. Let's begin. Oh, right. Oh. By the way, just in case. Okay, no. Alright, let's go. Card face down. Profusion. And Vieira actually can't attack. Not yet. So that's the turn. Make sure I look at the trade just in case. When effect is played, put top deck card in meter. Right. There we go. Oh gosh, I forgot about Cycle's effect. You see how tough this is? Basically giving these people freebies at this point. But alright, here we go. Cannot use both attack and effects per turn. So we're just going to go all out attacking then. The attack misses. But did I even draw a card? I didn't, no. Then I'll just put that in. Alright, here we go. Vieira goes with attacking. The attack misses. Comeback is going to be played. That's going to help Vieira a lot. Alright, here we go. Wait. 5. Profusion can now activate. When you have a meter charge, draw a card, heal 1, and recover any discarded card of yours. Vieira's already at a high HP. Alright. That goes with utilizing that. 5 attack was performed. No, actually, no, it wasn't. Was it? We'll just end the turn for now. Okay. Moving on. Ooh, Dealer's Prosper. That'll do. Hey, Dealer's Prosper would be used then. Max and effect. I'll put this here. And we'll go with an attack. Oh, I think... Did I already put... No, I didn't. Hold on. Alright. When effect played, put type... Okay, I did that. Okay, there's the attack. It does connect. And it's a 2. Turn. Alright. 2, 4, 5, 6. effect plasma field will now activate if the opponent's field zone is full. The opponent can discard the cards. For every card undiscarded, the opponent damage is 1. Because it's cycle, and because of the fact that he's already going with that, both of these can be discarded. There we go. Placing this in, and that's turn. Healer's Prosper can be played. And that's turn. Also, a top deck card. Wait, did I just... Did I think this was right here. Because I think I already used instant hits. Try that again. I can put that here. Healing. Do this. Healing. Cycle goes at +3. And let's see. 2, 4, 6. Complete stun, healed. That's good. Alright. That's the turn. I just started having to put these inside. We'll do this. And we're going to go with an onslaught of attacks. So here we go. Up first. Does work. Damage is 5. Cycle has no way in stopping that. That is a hit. Alright, moving on. Eselina's finally back. HP of 4. Oh, right. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. I just remembered. We have a little thing here. When a character of yours is KO'd, you may inflict 2 damage on your opponent or both players roll a die. If yours is higher, the character revives with 1 HP. I'm actually going to take... I think maybe she'll just go as a last resort and carry it through. Which means that Vieira takes 2 damage. Healer's Prosper goes there. Eselina then comes back. Let's see what we have. Electric Charge. It does connect. What's the damage? 3. She can't do anything with the defense ability. And now, Meter. For an additional 5. It misses. Wow. That's unfortunate right there. Alright. Vieira's turn. He's got so many cards. +1 HP. Using heal. Putting trick fuel in the meter zone. And then attacking. Attack misses. Unless we want to go with... If we are, she's going to go all out using meter. Attack connects. Damage is... 1. Go with another. Looks like we are. Damage is... Or the attack connects. It does connect. Damage is... 5. Esselina is out. Okay. Trillions left. Going with the trait can only be damaged if damage isn't higher than current MP or HP. That's going to be a little bit brutal, but he has a good shot. Not to mention, he is in the last resort, so he cannot suffer through any stun. Let's see what we got. We can't actually do anything yet, but here we go. Alright, here we go. Probably just going to put traps there and just deal with it like that, but then again, there is a way she can carry this through. Putting this here, and then spending 2 meter to have a total of this. And that would be her turn. Alright, here we go. Gotta start thinking about traps. Okay, the attack misses. That's all there is to it. Okay. Instant hits. That's going to be 1. Go with electric charge as well. Makes it 11, which would mean I need to put 1 here. Okay, there we go. And that's turn. Or Semblance will now activate. Rolling into die. It is an increase nonetheless. And enough to attack. 3, so that's a connection. What's the damage? 5. She's got no way to actually block that, so... There we go. Alright, her turn. put power from another source there. Comeback will now activate. Good enough. Here we go. And now he can't really do anything, because if he attacks and puts an end on her, that would actually make things insane. But you can go with trading, that I know, because I did mention that to Rouge. Whenever you don't want to... Is it possible? No. I was thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you can do that, but you can trade, because you can switch things from... You can switch things from utilizing, adding condition effects or others to try to make the opponent look like it is a trap. That is part of the rules, so I will go with that. Alright. Here we go. An attack will now be played. Also, this was used. There we go. Alright, connects. What's the damage? 3. A trap now activates, which is reverse protocol. If an opponent's condition effect has been activated, the effect benefits you instead. Well, hold on. That's not the one. Here it is. It's this. It's this one that has it, because this effect will activate. There we go. So Vieira is out. Alright, all that's left now is... Oh, wait. Oh, there is plenty to go through. Hard to organize it with this, but it is what it is. Amelia Watson is now down to Andralia. Okay, here we go. Rejuvenation. Oh, by the way, the Rejuvenation effect here plays. When you defeat an opponent, you may heal all your characters of yours by 2 or revive an ally with 1 HP, but this card is to be discarded. I am going to say Esselina is going to be added with 1 HP. Actually, no. Esselina was here. And this card is to be discarded. Here we go. Alright. Did I already draw for Andralia? I keep forgetting. Oh, I think I... Okay. Alright. Let's see what we got. Or Semblance, which can then activate immediately. If your character HP is 2 or less, roll a die. Heal based on the number rolled. Only 2. It was a good use. Okay. Then I'm going to spend 3 meter to go with the attack with the remaining 2 MP. The damage is 2. That is good enough. But now, got all this to go through. Let's see if it is going to connect. Or let's see if it's really going to work. I forgot to go with placing a card in the top deck zone because of Andralia. Okay, the attack misses. 4. It connects. Is it a 1? No, it's a 5. Last attempt. The attack connects, but what's the damage? 4, so close. Trillion pretty much survives there. Okay, here we go. Healing. Okay. And attacking. Attack connects. Damage is 5. Drayle's gonna have to use her defense ability for this one. It does not work. That is it. Orochrony goes to the second round. That was one insane match. So we only had one match done, and that's okay. Kind of hectic, but I tried my best. I forgot a lot of things, but it's equal. Then I try to remember the rules, because it is possible to trade cards, because you can't really utilize a condition effect in the field zone. It has to be used with this, so like you can like easily do this, and you can trick the opponent to think it's a trap. You can activate it, but you can do it from hand. That's one of the things I had to mention in the rules. Alright, it was hard. I had a lot of slip-ups, but this is mainly just for fun, so we tried. Okay, it's already been 42 minutes, so I am going to actually end it here. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. And then on Tuesday, it is going to be... the development stream. But I honestly don't know if I'm really going to make it to a development stream because of how, easy, or how easy it is for me to finish things, plus kind of easy to go through nonetheless. I can give it a shot. Like, it depends on how things go, but I think it could be possible with how much progress I've made so far. So that will be it. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2, and may the best be upon all of you. Take care.